Right, so what we got in here then, Ben?
Right, we had a collection of mocks come in. So this is the first one I've ever had in sealed.
Wow.
I do have a loose one somewhere.
I definitely need him.
A lot of people probably won't know about these, but we've got proof comic pages.
Hello and welcome. I'm here at the bunker, the all Star Wars store that Adam visited a few weeks ago. I was away when he initially came up, but I'm back now and I couldn't wait to get up here. Why should Adam have all the fun? So Ben, you've been open a couple of weeks now. How's it been?
It's been incredible.
Yeah.
I've got off to the perfect start, which I just wasn't expecting. The feedback on the shop has been quite overwhelming. So we've been left a couple of Google reviews, but everyone that's come in has just been praising the shop so much. It means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So because I put so much hard work into the shop, renovating it for nearly a year, and then obviously trying to acquire the stock and stuff.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about the shop is currently, at the moment, is 95% of people who are walking in spend. Yeah. Which is amazing for me.
Yeah. That's what we wanted.
So, but I think it's because the shop's so specialist. Star Wars for Star Wars, or if you go to other toy shops, you'll get the thrill of the hunt, but you're not guaranteed, any sort of Star Wars.
But also you've had some publicity as well. I mean, I know there was this massive BBC article that I've seen online.
Yeah.
I've even been sent it by friends of mine who didn't know we were coming up to film. Have you seen this shop? So that's obviously been a big help.
Yeah, it's been again. It's something that I'm not kind of used to. So the thing, I've been dealing in Star Wars for 10 years now. So for me, it's just another day, and to get all the kind of social media attention is nice, but I'll be honest with you, I've been that bloody busy. I haven't paid much attention to the stock that's walking in at the moment, which is just something else that just put me back. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to get offered so much. I'm currently getting about 2 collections a day walking in. Granted, they're all very small. Apart from one guy who's absolutely massive. Yeah. That caught me with my pants down. But that's been an eye opener. So what I do with value, if anyone is interested in selling the collection, I do it very fairly. What I do, I add up the value and then I offer a percentage, and then you can just say yes or no. Yeah. And if you say no, then I can recommend other places where you can sell it and maybe maximise your money.
So not only have you got an absolute ton of modern Star Wars downstairs, you've got, as we know, an absolute massive amount of vintage upstairs. So is there a couple of pieces you want to tell us about that you've got in the cabinets there, Ben? Yeah,
there's a few graded pieces. Obviously there's the vinyl Cape Jowl, but they're your bread and butter. You see them everywhere. It's just the desirability that shoots the price up. But we've got an Imperial Commander proof card that was recently acquired from over on auctions. It's been very, very difficult to get in at a good price.
Yeah, so, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fantastic, and to have him graded at 90 is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Now, along with the proof card, we've actually got these. A lot of people probably won't know about these, but we've got proof comic pages.
Oh wow, I've never heard of these.
So the print run, 100 were made. So these were about this. The Max Rebo, and I also got a German one as well. These were acquired at a yard sale in America, of all places.
Wow.
Yeah, the guy also had a load of Batman, but obviously those sold pretty quick. I was hearing there about grading them, but I think it just gives people that extra sort of adage of authenticity. But there was a lot of research I had to do to make sure they were authentic. This is, for me personally, I don't really care too much for Mr. Fett, but I think this is just visually stunning.
It is, yeah.
So this is priced at $250. Now, interestingly enough, we only got a few of these. I think we only managed to get about 6 of them. So as I know, I think there's about 20 in circulation. If someone's got more, please let us know. But I think this is brilliant. This is graded at 85% as well. It's £250.
So I remember those in the back of the Return of the Jedi magazines that came out in sort of 83, 84 time. Those adverts were always in the back of those, weren't they?
Yeah, so certain adverts on certain comics can ramp the price up. Yeah, so if you've got any, there's certain numbers, I'll give them to you later. Okay. So, but also as well, if you've got any of the vintage comics and they've got free gifts,
okay,
give me a call.
Okay, and this is something that I've always looked at and I've always loved. And this one's sealed?
It is, yes. Let me pull it out for you. So this is the first one I've ever had in sealed.
Wow.
I do have a loose one somewhere buried in storage. This is a, it's a fantastic piece.
It is.
So it's actually in pretty good condition. We've got a couple of nicks here. And on the back as well. But yeah, this is one of my favourite pieces. This is currently priced at £3,000.
Wow.
I'd probably say it's a little bit high, but you know, I start high, you go low, we meet in the middle. You know, that's how it works. So obviously, I'm open to offers on certain pieces in the shop. So,
and last but not least, Ben, we've got the remote control sandcrawler.
Yeah, this is just bread and butter. It's very much a grail for a lot of people. It's one of these items that is very easy to pick up in America, but very difficult to get over here. It's a really good condition. It's a really nice colour. Unfortunately, though, it's just snapped there. That is a typical fault, though, simply because of the plastics. It's so old, but yeah, I've had numerous requests since the shop has opened to ship this out, but I've resisted so far.
I was going to say it's risky.
But like, everything's in store for now. So yeah, if we potentially may ship out in the future, but the problem is that I'm so short on time at the moment. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But again, it's not going to last too much longer. It keeps on getting fondled. So.
So this is downstairs in the bunker. This is obviously the modern Star Wars, and Ben's been telling me that this has been his most popular area. Would you say, Ben, since the store's opened?
Yeah, massively. And for me, I mean, you've got all the glitz and the glamour and the high-end stuff upstairs of the vintage, but for me, on a business perspective, I was fascinated to know how downstairs would do, because it's my first proper time in dealing in modern on such a large scale. It's been an absolute raging success. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to extend it. So, well, not extend it, I'm just going to add bits in. So this is going to be moved forward, but you'll still have disabled access at the back. Oh, Adam forgot his porg as well. And then we're going to move the books, which are down here. We're going to move them over here. We're going to pull all that stuff out, and then we're going to have 2 islands here. And again, we're going to pack it full of all sorts of just random modern. The best thing about down here is that you just don't know what's going to crop up. And I've restocked down here more than I have upstairs. It's been quite phenomenal. But I have priced things very fairly. So quite a surprising items for me is something I said I wouldn't deal in. It's kind of like loose modern and ships. But again, I've priced most of it sort of fairly, I think. But anyway, it just keeps on selling. That's why I just have a dump bucket now of stuff. So there's some incomplete bits and stuff that I've priced them to clear. It's been amazing seeing what sells. The most ridiculous tat has gone. Like slippers, gloves, even the £2 section down here. has been completely decimated.
So Ben, I do believe that you've had some auction items that you've won that have just come in, and a collection or two that you're going to be going through to put out in the shop soon.
Yes, I've had a massive collection of Black Series that was arrived yesterday, and it was also at Oberon auctions.
Ooh.
I won plenty of stuff there.
Ah.
But it's always a great time to bid in December, because most collectors are distracted by you know,
Christmas.
the wires and Christmas and stuff like that. So it's the traders will feast. So yeah, so over here, which is now guarded by our resident Ewok, several boxes.
I think, would you mind if we had a quick look through it?
Yeah, sure, I'll pull them out.
Right, so what we got in here then, Ben?
All right, we had a collection of mocks come in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is just a little part of it.
Oh.
I love the designs along with this and like G1 Transformers. I think they're absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got and Buzz Rogar. That's a really popular card. Only goes for about 150 quid, like that. So.
And these are all like getting ready to come out into the shop.
Yeah, but surprisingly, since the shop has opened, I've only sold a couple of mocks.
Oh, is that a droids? Sorry, an Ewoks figure down there.
Yeah. So I've already started to price some of them up as well. That's
I do like these Ewoks cards. Tempting.
Yeah, it's obviously Wicket.
Yeah,
he's the one that goes. You can prices dropped on Wicket on card at the moment. It used to be, you know, a solid 650, but now you can get them for as cheap as 450.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
And that's just the first box.
Yeah. So this is I mean, but the thing is, I've already put out 3 boxes on restocking. That was last night. You know, in ready for your video. So in here we have. Yeah, this is a mix of the private collection that came in and the Oberon auction wins as well.
Yeah.
This was from a previous lot, which is unfortunately incomplete.
Yeah.
In fact, both of them are
slightly incomplete.
Yeah. So this is just the Black Series, but this is part of what's in these 2 boxes as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely massive haul.
Wow.
Of Black Series and vintage collection. It was around 130 pieces.
Yeah. See, I'm not a Black Series collector, but I saw this and I thought this was really, really nice when it came out.
Yeah. I think because the older one, which is a lot bigger, this is obviously considerably better sculpt. So in here we have Lego. See, I've already got another set of that, hence why it's not going out. Oh, that is Manta Force baggies. These are all. There was a recent massive find. And they've all been they're all on eBay or at auction, but I've managed to pick up some of them like ridiculously cheap. Now, personally, I didn't really, the only non-Star Wars buy is stuff that I used to have as a kid, and Manta Force was a massive joy of mine. So I'm actually looking for the sealed set. Yeah, so in here this is all basically unsorted auction wins from Oberon.
Oh wow, look at this.
Apart from the 2 guns, everything is complete. It just needs sorting out. Which you have the Ewok village. Yeah. There's a couple of mini rigs. I have a Palatoy land speeder.
Wow.
This is the closed bonnet. So the reason why Palatoy did that is just basically to save money.
Yep. So
you notice all sorts of differences on what they produce to the American counterparts.
I mean, that's Solo's blast.
Yeah. The battery covers in there somewhere. It's been customised as well.
And I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter where I go, whether it be a car boot sale, a Star Wars shop, there's always one of these Tazo Collector Force packs. I had this in the 90s and I collected them all. I think I have got mine original one at home somewhere. Never go anywhere without finding one of those.
The hilarious thing is I had 5 of them in and they've all sold out. So these 2 boxes now we've got. This was 2 of 3 boxes that came in yesterday. Absolutely massive Black Series and vintage collection haul.
Wow.
There's some really, really hard to find and decent pieces.
That's one of those hologram ones you were talking about in the last video, a bit of Ahsoka.
Yeah. So, but the most of these holocoms go for next to nothing because they've released more of the sort of the modern characters. But like I say, that the Vader's due soon. Yeah. Yeah, so this is like the second box, and again there's quite a few decent 2-packs in here, but I think they're right down at the bottom. But there's some really hard to find.
Fairly recent, aren't they, as well?
Yeah, so it was the guy, I think he was just selling his collection. So I offered him a fair price,
Yeah.
but what I'm really pleased at is not the selection, it's the quality of these. They are just the vast majority of them are just absolutely mint. So,
well, it seems to be you're the only place that I've seen that's got the Gamorrean guards, Ben.
yeah, so these are not the recent release because they're a store exclusive, aren't they, over in America? These are I think it's the 2021 release.
Yeah.
So I bought them in a huge job lot a long time ago, and it's just I've never really got around to selling them. So yeah, I've actually got more. So I've been knocking these out on eBay up until I opened the shop for between £46 to £50 each. So we've got no idea if the recent release is even going to make it over to America or not. Sorry, over to the UK or not.
No. So another part of the collection you had that was brought into the store, Ben?
Yeah, some guy walked in out the blue. He just dumped this on the desk and he goes, do you want to buy this? And I was like, hell yeah. This is the Saga line. Extremely popular. Just, well, I mean, it speaks for itself.
I've got to say, I've got my eye on that Omar Monk there. I mean, you were saying to me earlier, they just don't make these sort of things anymore with the amount of accessories that you used to get.
Yeah, so like these, you've got like on this particular line, well, no, on a lot of lines, you've got a lot of hidden gems. Like, obviously, this is, personally, this should really be going for more, I think, but it's always been around 25 to 30, but I mean, everyone buys it for tactical, but it's absolutely brilliant.
I mean, 30 quid, that's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah, so, but that's the going rate.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But this
Right, so Ben's obviously also runs Action Plastics, and this year you've got some new stands coming out, Ben.
Yes, just been delivered today. Well, no, sorry, they've been delivered last week, but I just haven't had time to get them on the website. Hopefully these will be available by the 15th of December. So we're just going to do all the photographing. We've got about 8 new stands. And here we go. First one is we've got TIE Fighter Modern Large. E-Wing. That's, if you like the E-Wing ship, it's currently £50 on eBay because of Hasbro clearance. Another Slave One. This is now our 3rd Slave One stand. So we've got the vintage diecast. We've got the vintage and modern sort of standard type. This is for the vintage collection now. So the Falcon Legacy. Again, this is going to be a nightmare to photograph because it's just so big. This has been the #1 heavily requested. The second one, this is B-Wing. This is now our 2nd B-Wing stand. This is the horizontal. So if you're short on shelf space, this is ideal for that. That will fit all the B-Wings. That's including the Power of the Jedi. Hand carb stands. This is horizontal. We do one that's for vertical, but again, heavily requested. This will fit all the hand carbs, including the Slave One and the Power of the Force. Then we have TIE Bomber. Now, this isn't new. We've had this in before, but this has been redesigned for a more sleek appearance. And then the final one, certainly not least, it's 2 that come together. We have the Ghost and the Phantom.
And that's the HasLab Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I was umming and ahhing about making a stand for this because a lot of people obviously bought it and then they wanted to shift it because it's absolutely massive. But yeah, it's a stand that I kept on getting asked for online. That's not where it stops though. We have 3 more in development now, which is the Scout Walker for the vintage collection. Because if you've got one, you know it's got a design fault on it. We've also got the V19 Torrent for the vintage collection. And Darth Vader's new TIE Fighter.
So, what are we looking at, Ben?
A lot.
I'm sure you're doing me a good deal. You're an absolute gentleman and a scholar.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.